What's up, everybody? It's been a few days since I last recorded. Been very busy, actually, but we just got a deal in the bag. Lady was having a garage sale. Messaged her, asked if she had video games, and she said yes. Hey, I messaged about the video games. Sweet. All right, we secured the bag. Got this too. This is kind of cool. All right, pretty hot out here. So yeah, there's the sale over there. Can't really see it. Messaged her on Saturday about video games. They said they didn't have any, whatever. Get a message later on saying they do have some. They're bringing them the next day. And they wanted like $164 off the bat. And I was like, dang, they must know what they're selling. Anyways, we had to go down. I didn't grab all their games because a lot of their games are pretty cheap. But I did grab all the GameCube games as well as 2 PS2 games. And here they are. By the way, they're all very clean, minty, and complete for the most part. Billy and Mandy, Adventures Grimm. We got Namco Museum. We got Finding Nemo. We got The Incredibles. Final Fantasy XI Chains of Promathia expansion pack. Persona 4. That's always a good one. Spider-Man. This was the banner of the lot. Hello Kitty Roller Rescue, you guys. Look at that. That is sick. This is like a $60 game with the manual. And is it clean? Oh, yeah. She is a clean girl. Let me tell you, this is like a $60 game right here. This is what made it all worth it at the end. Let's keep looking, though. Nicktoons Unite. And then we got 2 more in here. Teen Titans, also a banner. That's like $40, I'm pretty sure. CIB. I just sold this disc only for about $20-ish. And then Tom and Jerry, War of the Whiskers. So that was all great. We spent $85. So they didn't haggle at all. Basically, the prices they had on the games is the prices I paid. And that was everything. Then I start looking and I find this stuff, you guys. I find Mario's Game Gallery on floppy disks, you guys. These are on floppy disks. Now, they wanted $15. I couldn't really find any good comps. Although, apparently, if you get the complete in box PC game for this, it's like $750 is what I'm seeing. But we got Mario's Game Gallery. Now, it's only disc 2 and 3. Only disc 2 and 3. Mario's Game Gallery. But what a clean manual, you guys. How cool is that by Interplay? And then they also had Doom. Now, this goes for $100 complete. Just with the manual and the 4 discs. Again, we only have disc 4 and 5. So we're missing 1, 2, 3. But they wanted $15 a piece. I was able to haggle down $10 for the both of them. How cool is that? Some video game history. Floppy disk video games. Where do you ever see floppy disk video games? I never seen that. First time. Especially with Mario and Doom. What like historic titles. So pretty happy with all this. And yeah, that's just my little update of the day for you.
For some reason, my footage didn't get recorded or got deleted, but to add some context to this scene here, I picked up the Parts of the Caribbean and Star Wars Lego sets for about $20 a piece. They were brand new sealed, and the Star Wars is going for $500, and I already sold the Parts of the Caribbean for over $100. This lady used to work for Lego World in Mall of America, and I was surprised to find these Lego sets just randomly sitting there.
All right, what's up, everybody? It is another beautiful morning. Trying to get some good footage for you guys today. I'm actually already 5 minutes behind schedule because I am heading over to a town that's about an hour and 15 minutes away, and it's having a citywide garage sale today. Bless me. With over 26 sales. So I actually, for the first time ever, you guys, went to the place where they create the map, and I had made a route of the first few sales I want to go to, and then from there I can just kind of take it by street to basically get there right at 7 a.m. and be at the first few sales that open at 7 a.m., which is only 4 sales, and then hit up the rest of the sales there so that I can be done fairly quickly and on my way back home, maybe hit up some more sales on the way home. So I'm hoping we're going to have a good turnout today of items to find and flip to sell on eBay. I actually purchased my huge Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle lot from many videos ago. If you guys remember, I did a whatnot auction and did really well on that from a guy in this city. And then I lost his contact info. He actually had a lot of other vintage toys. So maybe he's having a sale today. Maybe we reconnect. You never know. But besides that, I'm hoping there's other people like him in this town that also hoard a bunch of stuff, right? Hamburg, Minnesota is where we're going. I'll see you guys there. All right, we already got our first few pickups of the day. Let me show you guys. We pulled in here about 10 minutes ago. Callaway golf bag, Big Bertha. Should sell for 50 locally, if not up to 80. Then we picked up the 3 Super Soakers right here. They go for about 10 bucks plus shipping a piece, but if I lot them together, should be able to get 30 plus shipping on that. And then we got our first video game stuff. So first we got this Cars for $1, and we got 3 controllers, 2 Xbox 360, 1 Xbox One controller. Paid 11 bucks for all of that, and then just now we pulled up and picked up a PS2. They're not sure if it works. Plus 3 games for 10 bucks, and I have a feeling this is going to be a really good one. Plus, they said their neighbor has a bunch of games, and so they put my number down. Hopefully, I'll get a call in about an hour, and I'll pick up all those games as well. A bunch of 360 stuff, apparently. So, not too bad so far, but we got a lot more sales to go.
Do you want that? Sure. This whole time we do otherwise. Done that before. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn the hats upside down and put the jewelry in it.
Already have competition, you guys, which sucks. Somebody has a card and they do collectibles, and he's stopping and asking for games. He missed this though. 15 bucks for this whole tote of Skylander figures. I mean, this has got to be worth more than 15 bucks. Or maybe I'm just a big idiot. Let me know in the comments if you think this was worth $15 for that whole tote of Skylander figures. But now that we have competition, we're gonna have to work extra hard to get what we want. Huge score on the ask, you guys. I didn't film it. There was other resellers present. I kid you not. It is swarming with resellers today. We got one guy asking for gold and silver. We got another guy asking for clothes. We got this other guy that, you know, dressed kind of like me, obviously looking for vintage games and VHS players. Luckily, I beat him to the sale just now, and I saw him kind of mugging me from a distance. He was not too happy. We picked up a lot of cool stuff, you guys. I'm going to show you when I get home. Unfortunately, I couldn't film the interaction, but it definitely happened. And we're talking about a boxed NES Power Pad. We're talking about a boxed Atari, some other consoles, games. $275 for it all. Did pay up a bit. He knew what he was doing, but he appreciated the hustle, and we even talked a little bit. I told him I'm a reseller, etc., etc. So worked out really great, you guys. We'll see what happens at these next sales, but so far we're having an awesome day. To be honest, I'm just not really good at videotaping when I'm with the customers. Big bag of games. It's actually $26 I paid, which I don't know if that was even a deal compared to what the prices they had. I think it was a little bit of a discount, but all Just Dance games. And if you've watched my channel before, we sell lots like that for, you know, 100 bucks. So I think 26 bucks is not a bad price, considering we'll probably get 100 for it. Subscribe for more content. All right, that's it, you guys. Now, I don't think I went to 26 sales. Maybe half of that, maybe 14 sales. Definitely not 26. So I don't know where the other sales are at, or if they're just kind of late start in the day. But we have a few other towns nearby, and I think it's worth checking those out. Always check out nearby towns, because they know that there's citywide garage sales going on in the neighboring town. And oftentimes you'll find garage sales in those other towns as well. So I'm gonna check some of those out, and hopefully we find some more cool stuff. But either way, today has been a great haul. So I honestly don't know what happened for this day. I didn't record any of that stuff, even when I got back home, of what I picked up at that sale. So I'm just going to tell you real quick, you know, it was multiple consoles, like a PlayStation. I think there was a Super Nintendo in there, a DS console, a PSP. We picked up the Power Pad for the NES in box, really great condition, an Atari in box. And then there was like a handful of games. I think there was like maybe a Castlevania in there, Donkey Kong, Contra, some decent games in there. Anyways, I don't know what's going on with all my videos. I've just been recording so much and stuff just, I don't even know. Point is that's what we picked up there. Let me show you a different pickup since you didn't get to see that one. Keep watching. So we've been driving for an hour now, and I haven't found a single garage sale today. I did find like one sign, and it ended up being like an old sign. And then I actually did find a second sign, but that one's not going to be till tomorrow, Thursday, from 9 to 5. So I was hoping to get some early bird garage sales, some 7 a.m. ones, but there isn't a single garage sale today. And to top that off, it's supposed to rain today. So this might be a complete bust of a day. All right, we got a lead. I guess it pays to be out and about sometimes. Went on Marketplace, just found this here posting for 120 he was asking, but then he slashed the prices at 5. Anyways, he said he would do it all for 100. The thing is there's an inbox Super Mario 3 for the NES with the poster, I mean everything, right? Complete. So that's already like $100 right there. But then we also got Zelda and a few other NES games. I said I'd do it for 80 right now. He said let's meet up, and then he said he's got a PS2 in games and an Xbox in games as well. So we're gonna check that out also. We might have a score here. That would really help out because so far it's been 2.5 hours now and we haven't scored anything. No garage sales. It's raining now, so this will help out for the day at least a little bit.
That's funny.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Well, that's why I'm trying to get mine out of here. All right. I mean, I do have some older type stuff there.
Yep.
There's like the Smurfs, that Clown Around Figures vintage. I mean, I have a little.
We did pay $180 for all the gaming stuff, and then he wanted to make some more money, so we did do a deal on a few other things. So paid $225 for everything. It is pouring rain outside. Today was a fail for garage sales, let me tell you. But it's okay. We still managed to find some stuff on Marketplace, and I actually just did find another garage sale. It's kind of more consignment garage sale. I've been here last year, but we scored on a baseball glove and some Legos. Paid $10 for everything. Should be able to make about 70 on those two items alone. So yeah, not too terrible. We're gonna make some money today, but man, it was bad in terms of the weather and in terms of no garage sales. When we get back home, I'll show you everything we bought today, the value, and that will be it. All right, we are back home, you guys. Let me show you everything I picked up today. Starting off with these Legos. Now I paid $20 for all of these Legos, these 2 boxes, plus this Raw wrestling ring, plus these here, this record, Kiss Destroyer, this tour guide for Judas Priest from 1990, and then also should be a couple action figures as well. I'll find those in a bit. Now, the reason why I bought these Legos is there are a bunch of, first of all, you got these cool cars, but this one's got a minifigure in it. There's a bunch of minifigures loose in here, so I kind of just threw these in. Here's another minifigure with like a welding hat. That's kind of neat. So yeah, a lot of minifigures kind of in there. Not sure what that is. There's another one. This one's got even more minifigs. So yeah, not too bad. I figured with all the minifigs in there. So yeah, that was part of it. Again, you got the Judas Priest booklet and this is like a whole auto body shop. Look at that, you guys. That's kind of neat with these vehicles, tuner cars. The wrestling ring, I'm not sure how much this goes for, but it does break in the center. Now for the good stuff. We grabbed the original Xbox. There is 1, 2, 3 controllers, 2 of the bigger ones, 1 of the smaller ones, plus a wheel. Xbox looks to be in good condition. He says it works. And a PlayStation 2 with this interesting gold controller, but it's the PlayStation 2 Slim. I usually get about 80 bucks on the Slims. With the controller, probably get 100. Xbox, probably get 120 on that. And then here's the action figure that I threw in with the other stuff. Original He-Man figure, and his arm spins when you rotate this. Also this really vintage Batman figure with a cape, which I thought was kind of cool. But then in here we actually have a TIE fighter. Seems to be complete. One of the wings doesn't attach fully, so there is that. But otherwise, it is pretty much complete. I think we can get about 50 bucks for that. And then the games, you guys. So this is what originally caught my eye. A lot of these games are not really worth too much. As you can see, we have a lot of the sports games. A lot of sports games here. Is that bowling? I think it's bowling. But we do have SmackDown, Just Bring It. No manual here. Let's check the disc. Probably should have checked the discs. Oh, that's not bad. That's a nice disc. So we do have Just Bring It, SmackDown. That's probably like a $20 game, I'd imagine, based on other games like it, with The Rock on there. Midway Arcade Treasures might be good too. Let's see if that's complete. Nope, just the disc. And then we have, of course, your standard bulk lot of sports titles. We do have Sledstorm in there, which could be all right. A couple PGA tours that you could lot up, but nothing crazy here. NHL 2K7, maybe. A lot of fodder. However, we also have PlayStation 1 Live 98. And then we got 3 Dreamcast games. I don't think I've ever had Dreamcast games. We have NFL 2K1, NBA 2K1, and NHL 2K. I think we can get 20 bucks for the lot there. Kind of cool. But then for the cooler stuff, we do have another NHL game, NHL 2K10. So we can make a lot out of that. But then we have all the NES games. And so we have Baseball, Double Dribble, Top Gun. I can't remember if that's worth anything. Probably not. Just a 3-screw. Top Gun. Tengen RBI Baseball. Not sure if that's any better. But then we also have the Legend of Zelda, you guys. Gold cartridge. Only the 3-screw. But how cool is that? Love the gold cartridge Zelda. And we got 35 or 10-yard fight, which is also a pretty good one. But the real piece de resistance is going to be the Super Mario Bros. 3. This is complete in box. The box looks nice, you guys. Top is a little bit of wear on that flap. But other than that, I mean, it's really clean. There's a sticker on there as well. I'm not going to attempt to take that off. But I mean, this thing is complete, you guys. We have the game looking good. And then we have all of the stuff that you would expect, including the foam, manual, poster, and even this other insert as well. So CIB, this is going for like $100 right here. We got 120 on the Xbox. We got another 100 on the PS2, plus the TIE Fighter, probably 50 bucks there. And then everything else, you know, probably make another $100 or so. So we paid $225 for everything. I think we're gonna double our money pretty easily, and that's everything I picked up from there. I did also pick up a couple other things. I can't find the other things right now, but basically we picked up a little Lego set and a baseball glove, $5 each. Those go for about $35 a piece. And then earlier we picked up 2 brand new sealed games that also should go for about $70. So not crazy profits today, but we did manage to make some money. Anyway, that's all I got for you. Let me see you on the next one.
Money, making crap for money.